Okay. Vladimir last pick for Flandre. To try and deal with the... Okay, this is going to take a while to decode. We're going to have to figure this out. Xiaohu goes down. A really good mind game played around those fog of war spots. Kael gets the unseen ult there. Jiejie presses W to get movement speed. It's a long cooldown that, but it's like a 2 minute... It's like a minute and a bit cooldown pressing that W. Not sure about that. He's put 2 points into W, 2 points into Q, by the way. I think that is intended. You get extra attack speed against people when your Blood Hunt is active. Most of the time, but what this means is effectively because Aurora, if it's into, hang on, this is going to be a teleport to outside. Who's it coming from? It's going to be from the Aurora. Flash in. Kael's going to go down. The tidal wave is down from the Nami. How many kills do they get? The one right now. Tarzan doesn't have the flash just yet. If they get 2 for this, that feels pretty good for them. Going behind the turret. Xiaohu's roamed down. There's not going to be a Talia here in time. The ultimate goes wide from Hope, and I think Hope, it may spring Eternal, but it's run dry here. Weibo get themselves 3 kills from the bot side. Very good play. Vladimir gets some alone time on top side. We've seen it in some places. I can't remember if you've seen it in LCK. But effectively it's picked there because you know there's an extra squishy member on the map. Shanks gets chained down. Is there any big change? They flash beyond it. There's the Lantern. Second chain going to land there too. Big things from there because I'm not going to quite kill though because the Lantern is fine from Kael. Flandre walking over. Ignite onto the Warwick who ult. He doesn't ult. He goes for the Q. I think he's going to die here. Flashes away actually. Ahima plays onto him. Flandre goes over the wall and Jiejie rather, not Junja. So the WBG teammate will go down. Second death of the game for Jiejie. Does get the dragon though. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, it basically, as long as you make it through lane, you feel really good. Potential jumping towards the spot side, Jiejie's here. Chain's going to be there. There is that pool. He won't be able to use both, though. There is the ultimate from Jiejie. There's no flash. There should just be an instant kill. Good play from Jiejie. This is what he's needed to do the entire game. First kill on the board for our first jungle Warwick since 2017. Long time since we've seen this champion in the top level of pro play. Tarzan heading towards Zika. He has ult. He'll be safe. Does need to use it, though. That's actually really scary. Oh my god, the damage from cleavers from Mundo always catches me off guard. Always catches me off guard. Crazy stuff. If Aurora had Ignite, it would be unplayable for Vlad. Yeah, but then you lose out some of the flanking value from him later. The top lane roll quest obviously helps. I agree, though. I think if you go... Hang on a second. Flashing forwards. Erha's not very happy here at all. Tidal wave, pretty okay, but he's ended up going down. Too much of a response from anyone's legend. Talia comes over. Elk cleanses out through the minefield. It's just going to be a 1 for none. Thank you so much for the coffee there, Sam. Sam, we have the weirdest drafts of all time. We have a Warwick jungle first since 2017 in Tier 1 Pro Play. And we have Flandre on the Vladimir. Only the second top lane Vladimir of the year after 369's earlier rather than anything onto the front line, but that makes sense. Ult coming to... Shanks, you just blocked your team's Herald! What did Shanks just do? Dragon's going down, lower and lower. Do they look for a steal? Tarzan's going to be able to go over to it, and it goes to the side of the Warwick. Went down to 50 HP. Vladimir ultimate, pretty strong there. Jiejie popping that W, I believe. What did Shanks just do? He just blocked his own team's Herald, means that the mid lane won't be under threat now. Zika going forwards, they split the team. Aphelios is not in the play, the AD carry's not there to do damage. Xiaohu went forwards, and the Warwick ultimate is not cancelled. Shanks, feared, goes into the fight, but goes quickly out of it. Xiaohu doing more damage, and he's staying himself alive. Weibo, how is this happening? I have no idea how this has worked out in their favor. Anyone's legend, I don't really know what just happened to them, but it was not communicated well, and it was certainly not impactful. They blocked their own Herald shot in the regular season. JDG will actually be quite afraid, I think. Elk does have the cleanse, blows it early. Tidal wave coming out, good damage onto Tarzan back there. Perhaps a bait from Elk, and they come in with a Warwick like a bat out of hell, but he's got some fur on it instead of those leathery wings. Jiejie comes flying out of the abyss, and they get the kill on the jungler. Weibo, where has this composition come from? Dragon up in a minute and a half. That'll be Weibo's next play. I can't believe Weibo are doing it. The Chaos Agents of the LPL. Zika, the teleport in for that roll quest. Wants to use the last of that roll quest shield. Double solo laners on the flank. Xiaohu into the play. Jumps out very quickly. Decent poke from Elk. Tarzan. How can he get that smite? It's not bad from Zika. Goes into everyone. So he's got the ultimate on him from the Vladimir, though. Xiaohu good damage back onto Flandre. Elgos almost takes down Kael. Dragon's going lower and lower. It might come down to that smite fire. Remember, Jiejie does not have the flash. He will need to get himself out safety with his ultimate. If it comes to it, it's coming down to it. And Warren gets it! Jiejie gets the smite and he gets the ultimate into the backline. He'll die before he can get the fear. It's looking good in terms of the damage from anyone's legend. Elk is turning it back around to Tarzan, though. The ultimate's running from the Mundo. Not bad from Zika, who gets the one-shot. Xiaohu goes into the backline. Damage onto Kael. He goes down. Tarzan is alive. The cleavers are landing. Body blocking for his carries. That's the support duty. Doesn't matter if you're on a tank, you take that damn skill shot and you make sure your AD carry makes that alive. Elk trying to get the damage down. Out of fog of war, Weibo. Body blocking when needed. Baron now here. Now, one of the ways you can get away with lack of engagement is just by starting the damn objectives. No dragon up for another minute. They spot it now. They know it's there. Zika looking for a shot onto Shanks. Gets the E. Goes fake onto Kael. Decent damage onto Erha, who flashes away. Uses the Kael on himself. Jeddah's going in and he gets the kill onto them. There's no cancel now. And the Aphelios, the time in the moonlight is over. The full moon only means one thing. It's wolf season. Flandre goes into the pool and he doesn't come back up again. He can't come up and breathe the air. Weibo takes anyone's legend. A defeat in a best-of-5 setting. Dragon is available. It would be Infernal Soul for Weibo. The feed is stuttering. Just like anyone's legend are as well. The smite is secured here for Weibo. I think that's well and truly it. That permanent soul is just too much. It would be too much. Tarzan, he's looking for a steal. He needs to. It's too high HP. It's too high HP. They can kill him off it. Don't aggro that Baron Jiejie. Hang on a second. Good damage onto him. Ults out. And he'll get that. He survives. The tanky Warwick does enough. It made us think, well, the trajectory looks good. Not so easy now. Elk with the Infernal Soul rocket poke is going to be disgusting. Not bad from Flandre. Good damage onto Zika. Won't kill, though. See that half the HP very, very quickly. Where's the Infernal Soul damage coming through? Elk. Where's that single tap? It's not bad, actually, onto the tank. Actually, Elk not stepping into that one. Jiejie has that ultimate up now. Xiaohu pushing in the side lane. Damage from him. Taking away a blast cone for any potential sneak engages. Annual's Legend have found themselves at such a difficult spot because they can't find the engage. They can't get the damage down. Good damage from Xiaohu. The Infernal Soul is doing a lot of damage. The Shanks down. Very, very low. Kael's dead again. There's a kill from Xiaohu as well. Xiaohu, the wolf and the tiger, making the difference here. Yes, he might die to Tarzan, but who cares? King of the Jungle has no place in the savannah. Weibo Gaming, that's not where tigers are. Ignore me, it's not where tigers are, but who cares? Tarzan will take down Xiaohu, but I think it is just a silver lining. The base is falling apart. Where were you when anyone's legend fell to 4th place against Weibo Gaming? Anyone's legend will have to find another day. Today is Weibo's. They will finish at least as top 3 and fight for